Our next speaker is former Deputy Minister of Justice in charge of European integration and international legal cooperation. With a background in legal studies, she covered different positions in different non-governmental organizations. In 1997, she was appointed Deputy Minister of Justice in charge of European integration and in international legal cooperation. She is now attorney at the legal registered in Sofia Bar Association. And she is going to talk about cultural diplomacy in international international relations in the context of the Bulgaria and the European Union. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with me Her Excellency Maria Serkedjieva. I hope to say it right. Thank you. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big honor and great pleasure for me to have the opportunity to present my point of view and the Bulgarian contribution to the cultural diplomacy. I would like to thank in the very beginning of the sponsors, of the organizers, especially to Mr. Mark Dunford, for having this opportunity. For having this opportunity, and I'm very moved because this is the first time I participate in the conferences for the Institute for Cultural Diplomacy. I do really believe that a culture is an ambassador. And I will try to demonstrate my thesis and to prove also this thesis by means of different instruments. For example, by means of this song. This is the so-called cosmic song of the Bulgarian singer Valia Balkanska. This song, ladies and gentlemen, is flying on this golden plate in the space, and this 12-inch gold space contains greetings on 60 languages from our Earth, samples of music from different cultures and eras, natural and man-made sounds from the Earth. These discs are on the flying boat Voyager 1 and 2, and they have been made in 1977 by NASA, and now they're flying in the space. They also contain electronic information that an advanced technological civilization could convert into schemes and diagrams, into photos, in order to know more about our civilization. Practically, I already started to prove my thesis that culture is an ambassador. And not only between East and South, between North and South, but East and West of our world, but also between our planet, between our civilization and the other civilizations. Because this song, Flying in the Space, is an invitation for inter-civilizational dialogue. And that's why I wanted to start with this song, because I think that this is a good demonstration for our desire as human beings, not only to promote cultural diplomacy and to make cultural diplomacy on our planet, but it demonstrates also our desire to find out another civilizations, another intelligent beings in order to present ourselves. And I think this will be a great opportunity through music to present our planet. And this is what the cosmic song of the Bulgarian singer Vala Balkanska is making. Let me tell some words about the song itself. This song has the name Hajduk or Hajdut Delo. This is folkloric song from Bulgarian, the song from the Bulgarian folklore, very popular. But the musician will recognize how difficult it is to sing this song only with the one accompaniment. I will tell you something about the creation of this song. The hajdut or hajduk is a term most commonly referring to freedom fighters on the Balkans, in East and Central Europe. In Balkan folkloric tradition, Hajduk is a romanticized hero, something like the legend about the Robin Hood and his merry man who stole from the rich and give to the poor. But in the Balkans folklore tradition, this is more as example and demonstration of the merry man who fight against the foreign occupation, Ottoman Empire, and also Habsburg. That's why it's typical for the Balkans, for the region of the Balkans. Now, what I can say is that this song is currently sailing adrift in the interplanetary space, carrying or transmitting our desire to find another intelligent civilizations, and as our message and also as our invitation for inter-civilizational dialogue. My main instruments, or my three or four main instruments to prove my thesis that culture is an ambassador, because culture ties us together, because culture eliminates prejudice, fears, misunderstandings, making us open to the diversities and to others. And on the third point, music and arts are the most direct connection, the most direct bridge between us and between others, because music and arts are directly transmitting joy and our desire for understanding. If I succeed to prove my thesis with the first example, please let me know. Yes or not? Yes, thank you. So that means I can go to the next one. My second instrument, talking or to prove my thesis about the culture as an ambassador, will be the Cyrillic script. The Cyrillic alphabet, or azbuka, became the third official script, the third official alphabet within the European Union after receiving Bulgaria as a member since 1st of January 2007. The Cyrillic script Yes, the Cyrillic script, or the Bulgarian alphabet, as an ambassador, we can say that creates understanding not only on the Balkans, not only within the European Union, but also within the European of Eurasia, because around 252 million people in Europe and Asia are writing on Cyrillic. Yesterday we heard from our Portuguese colleague, oh no, please. Yesterday I heard from our Portuguese colleague that 250 million are speaking Portuguese in the world, and 252 million people in Europe and Asia use Cyrillic as an official alphabet. So in this on this map, I have shown you the states and the regions with Cyrillic. This is, of course, Bulgaria. I'm not sure how is the marker now yet. So it's the small Bulgaria, and from small Bulgaria in the 9th and 10th century was spread the Cyrillic alphabet. The Cyrillic alphabet was created from the two Byzantine brothers, Saint Cyril and Saint Methodius, in the 9th century, and Bulgaria, the first Bulgarian empire, hosted the followers and the students of the Saint Cyril and Methodius in order to modernize and to develop and to spread the Cyrillic, the created Cyrillic alphabet among other Slavonic people, so that Cyrillic became official alphabet, not only of Bulgaria, but also of Macedonia, of Bosnia and Herzegovina, of Montenegro, of Belarus, of Ukraine, of Russia, up to the far east of Russia, up to Mongolia, later on Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and this was this was, of course, through the Russian Empire, so-called the Soviet Union. The Cyrillic was spread among people with from not Slavonic origin, but I think we can use now this fact on the most positive way. How can we then imagine that a man or women from Bulgaria can be connected with people from the Far East of Russia, or to Siberia, or to Mongolia, or Tajikistan? This is the simple language, or the simple instrumentarium of the Azbuka, of the Cyrillic alphabet. These are the two saints created the Slavonic alphabet, and this is a fresco from the very famous and very popular Bulgarian icon painter, Zahari Zugrav, in one of the most beautiful Bulgarian Trojansky monastery. So these are the the states where the Cyrillic alphabet is used as a national for their national languages. A lot of states in Europe and also in Asia. So this is how the Cyrillic looks like. This is the most rich, or the richest version, including also 3 from the letters typical for the Russian language. In the Bulgarian, we have the short, modernized version, only with 30 letters. So this is Sofia, and now I will start with my third point, the Bulgarian and the Thracian ancient golden treasures. Why do I insist to present this point? Because, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, I think that being Europeans, everyone in this hall can say, do you know, we, the Europeans, we have the oldest gold on the planet Earth, which was found in Bulgaria by excavations. It's not only a reason for Bulgarians to be proud, I think it's our common European heritage. And this is what binds us, what makes this connection between us, the European. So one of the most oldest foundings is the Varna necropolis. This is 5,000 years BC. By radiocarbon dating, we cannot have doubt about the dating of these old treasures. So this is one of the oldest, the Varna necropolis. I will go very fast through the others. Yes. And there are very interesting things. One of the famous panegyrists, these are the names of the towns where the golden treasures were excavated. This one contains from nine objects, 8 ritons, and 1 fiala, 1 plate. This is the second oldest Valchitran. Excellent object. And these red flowers of young woman, of young princess, these treasures will be exposed in the Louvre in 2013. This is the next reason to insist to present you the golden treasures of Bulgaria, because they give us the opportunity to make this cultural exchange in between us in Europe, between France and Bulgaria, between Germany and Bulgaria, between every country within us Europeans, in order to know what we have in Europe. Please let me give just 2 examples of the contemporary Bulgarians, because we
are short of time. We have other speakers. Could you please conclude?
Yes, I will. I will make my conclusion, or I will end my presentation with just 2 examples, because we have spoken about women and cultural diplomacy, about how can women influence the politics in order to make the politics more adaptable, more soft. And that's why I give you only these 2 examples about 2 Bulgarian women. The first is Mrs. Kristalina Georgieva, the EU Commissioner for International Cooperation, Human Aid and Crisis Response. And the second lady is Mrs. Irina Bokova, who was elected as the 10th Director General of UNESCO, and also as the first female and Eastern European to head UNESCO. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Your Honor, Serkedjieva. Let's take still 1 question, even though we're like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Timi Olaruwaju, National Vice President, Junior Chamber International, Nigeria. I don't have a question, but I just want to make a comment. I think starting your presentation was so powerful. For me, cultural diplomacy had just happened. I'm an African, but that music just got across to me, and I was just listening to every beat and everything you've talked about. I want to say thank you. And I just Googled the music right now. I think I'm going to get a copy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.